Hello everyone, this is Judy coming to you from my scrapbook loft with part 5 of the box tutorial. Now, you all, I completely redid the lids. Was not happy with that at all, so I cut the lids 6 7/8 and 7 7/8. So it fits down in here perfectly now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put our lid in our box. But first we're going to put our rails in. So I already put my strip in that I want to put my Velcro on to close my lid with. And what I use for my lid is some pieces of chipboard that I got in the mail with some paper that I had ordered, and it's not chipboard. I don't know what it is. It's I don't know. It's just something that helped to protect the paper as it was being shipped. So let's put our our lid in. We're going to put it in on this end first. I've got my score tape on my Tyvek. Like I said, you can use paper. If you don't have Tyvek, just use paper. Use like 65 pound, something that will take the opening and closing if the box is going to be used a lot. Okay. Now this is the hard part, is getting this lid in here. So that's what the rails are for. And I had to cut this rail down. And now what you want to do is you want to leave like 1/8 of an inch at the top for your lid to lay down in there on. So I'm going to use my fingers to measure with. These rails also help you to that helps the box to strengthen. And you want to press that in. Now, we're going to use this to lay this on. Yep. See how perfectly that lays in there? And I just used my finger and just laid it under my finger a little bit, like 1/8 of an inch. Now this, you all, is the hard part. Getting this in here without it sticking before you're ready. And then being able to press it down. Yep. This is the hard part right here. This is the hard part. Getting it in there without it sticking before you're ready for it to stick. Like I said, this is the hard part. You don't want any of it sticking up or your box won't close. Your lids won't close together. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that'll stick a little bit, because that's where I want it, right there. Okay, let's open it up. Press it down. Okay, there we go. And it's pressed down. Now we put our other rail in the back here. See? And it just lays down there. And when I put my rail in, it'll rest on that rail. And I painted this black just in case any of it showed. So now, to get my rail that goes there, and I've got to cut a little bit of it off. Okay. I said that's the hardest part right there of the whole box, in my opinion. I just love these scissors Anna Stratus gifted me in a swap that we did. They're tonic scissors. I just love them. Little dab more. Little dabble do ya. You all know what that commercial's from? Brylcreem. Little dabble do ya. There we go. You gotta leave 1/8 of an inch for it to lay back down. Okay. And there we are. Ah, shoot. You all, I told you I get ahead of myself. I get nervous. I'm glad I didn't press yet. Yeah. Here we go. You gotta put this on there. And I put extra tape on there because the lid is a working mechanism. Glad I hadn't pressed that on there yet, you all. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of glue to that now too. 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to put it on the edge of the table so I can press on it. Make sure that tape is sticking and glued down. Okay. There we go. Now for the sides. Make sure that's not okay. I'm going to have to take a little bit off the edge of it. Each end I'm going to take a little bit off. As you guys know, whenever I put those other two pieces in, that it took up space, right? That's why it's hard for me to cut them perfect the first time, because let's see, 6 5/8. Let's do it this way. Oh no, that's too much. Let's do 6 3/4 first. It's hard to measure that in there too. So, but you see why you don't have to worry about the ends being seen, because they are a little more. I guess 6 5/8 was right. What you doing, Maggie? Little more. I just take off a little at a time because I don't want to take off too much. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and mark this one. Should be the same. Okay, we'll be able to get those two in. 1:14 minutes. I didn't bother to look up earlier to see how many minutes was on that. I think it's number 4 that I did so long. Now you could have covered these rails in the colored paper, but it's not too heavy, I don't guess. And you just line it up with the other two. It just rests real easy, you all. Okay, let's see this one. It's perfect too. Just line it up with the front one and the back one. And that's the way that it goes. And it just goes down in there, and we're going to put Velcro on there to hold it closed so that when you open it up like this, it doesn't flop. So that'll be on there. So I'll do this other lid. Let me put my long one over here. Cut some of that off. Little more. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to let my fingers be my guide, you all. Tape over a little bit. That should be it right there. Okay, like I said, this is the hardest part of the whole box. go down any farther than that lid. There we go. Let's hope it stuck a little bit. There we go. And now I'm going to put this one in, so I don't forget it this time. It's going to take 6 parts or more for this box, you all. You guys probably don't even want to watch all that. Shoo. You could actually skip the decorating part, you know. Putting all the pattern in. You could do that on your own. Now, where's my long one at? There's a little bit off here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Eighth of an inch is where we want it. Go. Okay, that seems to be it right there. This edge on my desk, so I press it down. Make sure the tape is sticking. I'll put the other two rails in and come back with another video, and we'll do the top and the handle on top, and that should finish up the box. I'll have to put my pattern paper on the bottom that I want to put. So I will see you all in the next video, which will be part 6. I want to thank you all for watching. Hugs to you from me, and God bless.